This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Police say a man entered the gun range afternoon and started to cause a disturbance inside. The police were called and the man was asked to leave. Authorities say several people inside the business followed him out into the parking lot, and when officers arrived, the man went after them. He reportedly pulled out a screwdriver and violently attacked one of the officers. Police as well as 3 citizens then opened fire.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you in a gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I appreciate you coming over here to see what's going on here on DC Channel Guns. Appreciate the ones who share the content on their social media platform. I appreciate that. I appreciate the ones that helping out the 2A channels, the gun channels, supporting the first-time buyers, people coming into the 2A community, leaving all that good information and energy. I appreciate the ones pretty much who follow me on Gunstream. We're building up over there, and I give a shout out to y'all that come on here every single day through the good and the bad and ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. So we're going to talk about some gun range news, people. A lot of stuff, a lot of headlines when it comes to gun range lately. And so, you know, we're going to do some follow-up news too quickly, and then we're going to get to the story. Now, I'm doing a follow-up on that Erie, Pennsylvania state gangland gun range shooting at Green Township. Now, the district attorney ruled that as self-defense. Now, what happened? 2 guys had met each other at the range, and something happened where they were shooting, and the one guy turned the gun on the other friend, and it was another guy at the range. He was just a guy that was at the range, and then he stopped the guy from shooting, hurting everybody else. So he shot that guy and killed that guy. So it was ruled self-defense. So I got more on that. There's a video on my channel. You can find that to get more information on that situation. Also, we got in the news some more gun range news. There was a 21-year-old male that was injured in a gun range. Now, EMS arrived and stuff like that. He was pretty much pronounced dead. He was 21 years old. So there's still information. There's still an ongoing investigation on that. So they don't know whether it was self-inflicted or accidental. So that is going on. And also, when you have gun ranges now that are having a lot of accidents and stuff like that, people who have mental health are using gun range to come in to get their hands on a firearm and commit suicide. If you believe that or not, there's so much information out there on that. And a lot of states now are really increasing laws on gun ranges. So what they're doing now, there are a lot of places now who are proposing background checks for people who want to go to gun ranges and stuff like that. Now, that is a huge change. A lot of people, just are used to going to gun ranges and stuff like that and not doing background checks and stuff like that. But because of the high rate of suicide and a lot of people, when I do stories on gun ranges, a lot of people don't like going to gun ranges because of that. And you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know the mental side of people and stuff like that. So it is starting to take effect in 2020, 2021. It's been increasing over years, people. There's so many stories out there on the gun range incidents and stuff like that. So that is what's happening when it comes to gun ranges and stuff. And so, to get on to the story, right now, in the headlines now, this was a Las Vegas gun range. Now, an officer was injured and the suspect was pretty much killed. Now, what happened? It was a suspect who came into a gun range and he was doing some stuff, causing disturbance inside the gun range, messing with things that wasn't his. Now, also, he was, I guess people inside the gun range, asked him to leave. So when the man, they followed the man outside into the parking lot out of the gun range, I guess they called the police, and the police arrived and stuff. And so as the police started approaching the man pulled out a screwdriver. Now, he violently attacked the officer. So now when he attacked the officer, I guess, the officer, and then it was, I think 3 other citizens who, was there on the scene. They fired multiple rounds, striking the man, and he ended up dying from his injuries and everything. So that is what's pretty much happening right now when it comes to that situation. Gun ranges are a target for, people who have mental health issues. And with this guy here, with the information I looked at, possibly he could have had mental health issues, people. He went to the gun range We don't know if he was trying to rent a gun. I don't really know, what he was trying to do when he went to this gun range. But that shows you that, things have changed around gun ranges, because you have people who are going there for some obvious reason. This guy had a screwdriver. We don't know what he was going to do in that gun range. We don't know if he was going to try to hurt somebody, get a hand on a gun, a rental gun, to do whatever, he wanted to do, whatever the case may be. But, it didn't happen. So this is what happened. So, he attacked the officer, and the officer was pretty much sent to the hospital. I think the officers don't have, I don't think it was life-threatening injury as far as what I read. I think the officer's going to be okay. But this to show you people, when you're at gun ranges and stuff like that, it's very dangerous, especially when you have someone beside you and stuff like that. You don't know people's mindset. I've been saying for a long time, it's a lot of people say, hey, let's go to the gun range and stuff like that. You really don't know them too well. Stuff like that, you got to take account for people, because you don't know people's mental side. You don't know what's in their head and stuff like that. I know we don't want to really get down into the weeds and stuff when it comes to, just people just want to meet up, go to the range, but you just don't really know. I'm talking about, I talked about that time, you had that sniper, Chris Kyle, I think that's what it was. He was helping someone, teaching people something at the gun range, and, he was killed at the gun range and stuff. So gun ranges are very dangerous, people, very dangerous. So this is something that you got to be aware of and stuff like that. And, I'm always alert and stuff when I go to the gun range and stuff like that. And a lot of people just don't like going to gun ranges and stuff. Now, like I said before, so many things, people have, took their lives and stuff like that. I have read many articles and did stories on them. I did one where a lady, her and her son went to the gun range. She ended up turning the gun on her son, turning the gun on herself. I'm talking about, it's just so much stuff out there. So you got states now coming up with laws, people, that you got to do background checks. I know you ain't going to like it and stuff like that, but the times are changing. Things is happening and stuff like that. People are trying to get their hands on guns. And with some of the rules and stuff in place, with, your background check records and stuff like that, before I go renew my gun permit and stuff, guess what? I have to submit my medical records and all this kind of stuff. And that is what's happening. I'm talking about before, when I had my CCW, I didn't have to do all that. Now I have to consent my medical record. They got to check all this kind of stuff. Time is changing. People who have mental health issues out there, and this is what's happening. So I kind of want to update you on that and everything. Be safe at gun ranges, people. Be aware who you're with, who you're going shooting and stuff with, because you don't know people's mindset. And so it's just getting that type of way now at gun ranges. So just want to, read that, article and share that with you and everything to get everybody alert about the gun ranges and stuff like that. But overall, gun ranges are pretty much safe. I'm talking about, they have a good track record, but it do happen. So just want to talk about that and everything. So this is This Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.